video for because something's going on with my camera. If there's a spirit or ghost who is messing with my camera, um, while I appreciate that you are trying to make yourself known through the means of turning my camera on and off, I feel like it would be much more effective for you to try to make your voice heard on the camera or recording, or to chime in and tell part of your story. Though I don't think that cutting me off while I'm trying to tell people what happened here will help you. So as I was saying, medical care was very hard to come by. You would have to go over either one mountain or the other from here to get medical attention if you were sick. So because of that, a lot of people who were sick ended up not getting sufficient medical care. I will say my boyfriend kind of pointed out that I should check the memory on my phone to make sure that that's not messing up my video, but I have a pretty big memory card on my phone, and I checked it before we left, and it was 80% free. So I know for a fact that there's no way that my camera is just full. Okay, so that out of the way. Another notable thing that happened here is that right after the town was constructed in either the late 17 or early 1800s, the time kind of depends on the source. There was apparently an African American woman who had been enslaved. Many sources state that she had been enslaved down south and had escaped by the Underground Railroad, and that she was coming up north through the mountains to try to get to Canada, which would mean her freedom. But no matter why she was here, the results were the same. A group of hunting dogs found her. They chased her into a hollowed tree, and whenever the hunters that the dogs belonged to found her, they called out asking if there was a person, to which there was no reply because she was too terrified to speak. They only had lanterns with them at the time, and they believed that she was a juvenile black bear. So they shot and didn't realize, supposedly, until after she had been shot, that she had even been human. There are some discrepancies. Some sources allege that since there were slave owners in these mountains at that time, that they may have known that she was a slave, that she may have been local and trying to escape, and that someone simply wanted the reward, or it was, even worse, a lynching. We may never know. That girl never had the chance to tell anyone what exactly happened to her. However, it's believed that she was buried near an ash tree at the entrance of the cemetery, which is still here. That would either be this one. That's an oak. It is not that one. It's more likely that one. But yeah. So there have been some obviously very cruel and horrible things that have happened in this area. It's not the only piece of bloody history, though. I'm probably going to try to get some stuff out of my car and have a seat before I begin telling the next story.